Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Evidence. Welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, where today we're going to be running a new run, and we're going to be running all black greatswords.
Time to stand around.
Sure we do, Jack. And we're going to run the fire one first, and we're going to run a whole bunch of builds that run the black greatsword, and you'll see just how fun this thing can be and how wild it can get. And we'll probably change up a few things here for some of the different fights and stuff, but it won't be cert the whole time, but it will be the black greatsword of all varieties, shapes, and types. And as there's 13 bosses that we can run this thing against, we can do one variant of every boss. So currently all we're going to be running for at the moment, we don't really need to do backstabs or anything. We just need to not get hit, because that will end us very, very, very quickly. And you can see we do have pretty good iCore recovery here as we slap these guys. Okay, and now that we have bridge going, we are up into the 2000s region here for actual damage that we're going to be putting out. And this thing does crush damage, so we will be able to count on that being a kind of a stagger weapon. And it's very, very nice that we do have a pretty quick cast in our attack here, and we have a massive heavy charge attack, which I'm sure you're all fairly familiar with, but I just wanted to kind of capitalize on that as we go through this attack, or this entire run here of going for the black greatsword. And as you can see, if we get hit once, we're pretty much dead. That's halfway of our health already in one little slap from the beginning enemies. So that tells you what we're going to be kind of up against here, because most of the time we're going to have to be kind of fast, because we will be using a huge amount of stamina, and if we don't do anything fast, then we're going to be in a really, really bad way, because we're going to be hit a lot and then we're going to die quite a bit. So it's in our best interest to kind of dispatch the enemies as soon and as fast as possible. So we'll see just how many different weird, wacky places we can take the black greatsword, and how many different builds we can come across with just this same exact weapon, to make sure that we kind of run it through its paces here and see how it goes. And the fact that it can't kill these guys in one hit in the beginning area on a running attack, that is kind of concerning. But as you can see, we do have a huge amount of iCore recovery here that we have access to, and we can kind of use our gifts at will, however and wherever we wish. And when we go for any kind of setups here, we can absolutely decimate these guys. Now, since this guy is a bigger boy, we can go for some charge attacks here. And it's good if you go for charge attacks on this thing, and especially if you go through the walls, because, you know, what are the walls in vain? Okay, and look at that. There's about 2,000 damage there that he did, so it's like 2 heals worth of damage that his one little swipe did. Okay, but fortunately we can take these guys out pretty quickly. Okay. And the charge attack on this is absolutely bonkers amounts of damage, which is really, really great. And if we are in any kind of reason here to dodge an enemy because of invigorating rush, we are completely able to recover a whole lot of stamina very quickly, actually. And that will come in very handy in the Oliver fight for sure, because Oliver will cause us to dodge and move around and such, and it will be very, very handy to be able to dodge and recover stamina at the same time, so we can continue dodging and attacking. So we'll say goodbye to Louis there, and we'll take the safe route, I guess. We'll go this way, and we'll go for a charge booster, just for fun here. And this guy absolutely cannot stand up to the charge attack, as you see him bounce all around there. you know that he's way out of his league of what's possible for him. Oops, okay. He's not gonna... Oh, we got shot twice. And you can see there that we are in a really, really, really fragile state. Even to, you know, basic enemies. Oh, even to basic enemies and stuff. Okay, but we do have a good amount of power. Yeah, I was gonna say this guy's probably gonna be coming up behind us there. Which is okay, I guess. Well, we might be able to make it up the ladder before he shoots us. He's coming around that way. Okay. That is fine with me. He can do whatever. Jack can play around with him. Now, that is the really bad part about this entire setup for what we are running here in CERT, is because we really don't have any defenses. And again, these are all the like baby enemies in the game and stuff, and so we shouldn't really have any problems with them. And we don't damage-wise. We can kill everybody in 1 or 2 hits. But if we take a hit, we're completely open and exposed with nothing really on our back to help us overall. And that is pretty bad to be in that kind of situation, because you really want to be able to take at least 1 or 2 hits. But Jack is kind of our backup plan here, because as we get hit and we'll die in the Oliver fight, Jack will be able to bring us back once. So we literally have to kind of play Oliver in such a way where we don't really get slapped around too much, because otherwise we're going to be, you know, dead basically instantly. So let's go ahead and get a few backstabs here to load up for the Oliver fight. Okay. And let's see what this boy is doing. Oh, he's... Okay. Can't see. Okay, well, he's dead anyways. See, we took 1 hit there, and we gotta use 2 heals. And that is really bad to be using 2 heals before you even get to the boss fight because of 1 simple basic enemy. Okay. Good, we got both of those guys. Good, we got rid of this guy. And good, we got 26 now. I-core to work with, which is really good to start the fight, because otherwise it would be is that gift extension and blood-sucking blades. And so we're using the Ivory Grace because of the wonderful ability of it to run both light and dark. So we have both blood-sucking blades and Bridge to Glory here. Okay, and that really helps us to get I-core recovery while at the same time having damage output. So we're running the fire version here, obviously, because Oliver doesn't have a weakness to fire. He's neutral to fire. Okay, and now we have Invigorating Rush. So as we get dodges, we will be able to, you know, get stamina back. Okay. And now that Oliver is going to change, we are going to apply our wonderful gifts here. And we'll just put it to him here. Me too, Jack. Okay, and 1 more. Yeah, oh, I think Jack got the ending kill there. But yeah, the Black Greatsword cuts through enemies pretty quickly, pretty easily. But again, you just don't want to be getting in any kind of way where you can get hit easily. And that's where Invigorating Rush comes in, is that because we're trying to dodge the enemy, we want to build up as much stamina as we can while we're in the active phase of, you know, eluding the damage. Because otherwise, it's going to come down to the point where you're out of stamina and you're just kind of standing there like we were at the end of the fight. We were kind of down to our last little bits of stamina there, and that was not very good at all. And you don't want to be in that kind of a position. Good water. And that is kind of where the super benefit of this comes from, is that it's able to adventure and boss all at the same time. And you don't have to really worry about what you're actually trying to go for, because if you have big bosses, the stagger time that they have while they're, getting pushed around by the blood pillars, that gives you enough time to actually charge up another charge attack and go for some good damage that way, while at the same time setting yourself up for, stamina recovery or a healing or whatever you might have. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the run, and we'll be doing more Black Greatsword builds here along the way, and we'll see you guys in the next one.